Grand Rising. This is not going to be a short. I wanted to come on here and tell you guys what happened to me. This happened a couple of weeks ago. I hadn't decided whether or not I wanted to share it. But, I have questions. I have questions, and maybe me sharing this will allow someone else to share something too. So, I am in my menopausal state, right? Okay. And I recently went with the fruits and vegetables only. So I've been doing a detox and everything. And, it's normal, it's normal. But, a lot of women experience it. Now, I was outside. This is one particular day. I can't even tell you what day it was, but I was outside doing my little grounding, my sunbathing. And, came in the house, like I normally do, winding my evening down. Now, my hot sweats or hot flashes or whatever they're called, they are extreme. They are extreme. I mean, I know women say that all the time, but they are extreme. I mean, and it's to the point now I don't complain. I just kind of suffer in silence, and I refuse to take anything. And, so I just tough it out. I don't, my husband is so tired of hearing this because I am married. He's so tired of hearing this stuff. So I just don't say nothing. But one day, doing my regular wind down. It's time for bed. We're shutting everything down, and I take my ring off. This happens to be my favorite ring. I wear it all the time. But I have a couple of them, but this happens to be my favorite. And it's silver. And I've always liked silver. I have. Even as a child, I have liked silver. It's just been my thing. It's nothing wrong with gold. The only gold I actually liked was 14 karat. 14 karat was the only one that I liked. 18, 24 just did not appeal to me. It didn't look good on my skin, in my opinion. Silver always looked nice on my skin. So silver I have it all over my house. So yeah, I went left with that one, didn't I? Yeah, I do that from time to time. But I might be a little nervous too, but I'm going to go ahead and share. So, I took my ring off that I wear every day. Took this ring off. Took it off. Do y'all see that? You see my ring? How did it get warped? How did it get warped like that on my finger? I don't know how that happened. I'm doing my normal everyday, just normal everyday stuff. Now, I told you, my hot flashes, I heat up. I could be standing in front of an air conditioner and I'm still telling you I'm hot. I could be in a tub of water and I'm telling you I'm still hot. So when I took my ring off and it looked like this, I'm confused. And, I tell my husband, I'm like, how did this happen? We're both trying to squeeze this ring and trying to figure out, well, what did you do? And he's telling me, he's trying to come up with rationale. It wasn't clicking for me. Because if you can see, I'm trying to get it close to you. Do you see right there? That's like burn marks, right? That's what I see. And see on the other side? You see how dark that is? It's like burn marks. So this ring that I wear every day was just on my finger and somehow warped itself. This is my reality now. I don't know where else to turn. I can't go to the doctors or nothing, because let me give you a story about my doctor. So I go to my doctor. I'm telling my doctor I think I'm in menopause. My doctor refused to believe me. You know, they had to run the test and, oh, your estrogen is low. I have been telling you that. I've been telling you that the whole time. So now she's also telling me that my blood pressure is high. So, like most people, I listen to my doctor. My doctor is telling me I need these blood pressure pills. So I take the blood pressure pills. Now, when I took these blood pressure pills, when I tell you I couldn't function, I became lethargic. I'm at work, darn near looking like I'm drooling. I can't function. I can't lift. I can't do anything on these pills. So I go back to the doctor. I tell him, I say, Doc, yeah, that didn't work. That's horrible. I can't drive. I can't do nothing with my kids. I can't do anything with these pills. Now the doctor's telling me, well, I gave you the lowest dose possible. Lowest dose. If you gave me the lowest dose, that meant my blood pressure was fine. Because you basically told me you gave me a placebo if you gave me the lowest dose, and it took me down. So I tell her, I'm like, nah, I'm going to need something else. Let's go holistic. So she's telling me to lose weight and all this. I do it. I lose weight. I do all that. I go back and still talking about this blood pressure stuff. I said, look, I am not taking no more of your pills. I tried 2 times. I did. I really tried 2 times. I tried 2 different because she kept saying that, well, maybe it was just that brand. So I tried the second brand. Yeah, that didn't work either. But I'm still asking. I'm saying I'm not having I'm not having none of the symptoms that you're telling me that I should have. My head doesn't hurt, none of this. Because one time I came in there and my blood pressure was so high, sent me to the emergency room. I get to the emergency room, I'm sitting there, they're like, well, why are you here? I said, doctor sent me here talking about my blood pressure. They're looking at me, they're like, okay. I'm sitting there cracking jokes. We're having a great time. They're like, are you dizzy? Are you heart palpitation? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm sitting here. I'm irritated that I'm here. So needless to say, I'm back at the doctor. Doctor's still talking crazy. I done lost weight. I done did all types of stuff and still trying to put me on these pills. I said, look, I don't want your pills. Your pills don't work for me. Because I asked, I said, so how many of these people do you take off of blood pressure pills? How long would I have to be on it? Because when you give me an antibiotic, right? You give me an antibiotic, you tell me to take it for 7 days, I'm going to cure that. But blood pressure pills don't cure anything. So you want me to be on these blood pressure pills for the rest of my life? I think not. So now we're in there, we're going back and forth. And jumped up and said, well, if you keep refusing treatment, hold on, homie. Don't do that. No. Don't play with me. I'm not refusing anything. I'm asking you to give me options, and you can't, or you won't. All you keep trying to do is push this pharmaceutical on me that I don't need. Needless to say, I don't see that doctor anymore. Haven't seen the doctor in 2 years. With all that blood pressure stuff, I should be dead now, right? There's nothing wrong with me other than listening to people who aren't me. So, back to my ring. Because I dipped right on off again, didn't I? But I'm asking you guys. I mean, are you guys having these issues? Are you having these phenomena happen? Because, I came on here. This is hard for me to share because, I don't have many people around me who understand where I'm at in my journey. So I come on here trying to find my tribe. And maybe I could get somebody to be comfortable enough to open up about something they've experienced. If it doesn't apply to you, if you don't believe, just go, go find something else that interests you. But for right now, I need the people that are on this journey to answer and to help each other. I mean, it doesn't have to be public. I mean, just the way the universe has been working, if you just put your video out there, the right people will see it. It'll come across their timeline. So if I can help you to do that, that's my story. Just like the story I told you when I finally looked at that sun. I tried to explain that to, people around me, and I would say only a few people really piqued their interest. It really piqued their interest. And thankfully I have my mom, because I sent her the photo of the sun that I took that day. The September 4th, I took a picture of the sun, and my mother, I didn't even tell her that it was pulsating in that picture. She immediately texts me back like, the sun is speaking to you. And I've been taking pictures of the sun every day since, and I have a amazing array of photos of the sun just kissing me and talking to me and validating everything that I know that I'm seeing. You're not going to tell me that I'm not seeing this. The sun is giving me rays and colors, and I'm going to post my photos somewhere or something, but I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to put the photos out there so that it might grab someone else's attention, that they can see it too. We have a lot of things around us that we are not aware of, but we should be open to it. I'm open, and I'm hoping to communicate with more people that are too. So, I got it out. Yeah, another story. But I have tons of them. And I'm probably going to constantly come on here and bother you guys because I really don't have an outlet. So that's what you guys are for. And I thank you for listening. See you later.